Octopussy, Octopussy. She ain't a wussy, that Octopussy. Not Octopussy, the pussy. She ain't that Octopussy. Not Octopussy. She ain't a wussy, pussy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our second attempt at the audio commentary on Octopussy. Wussy.
I think they got the point.
I think you got the point. The words of Sean Connery. The intro was sung by Alan Kalo. Check out his Octopussy.
And see him on the next edition of America's Got Talent. Joking.
He sings his own version of Octopussy. So, anyway, we did try to do this last week, but unfortunately there was some technical difficulties. And I'm joined by Jack, and again we're doing just a fan commentary. This is a non-profit commentary. Came from this whatsoever. We can't show the actual images from the film or the film itself for legal reasons. So you'll just hear the. If you want to join us, then by all means put your DVD or Blu-ray in and put your timestamp to 0, and follow along with us. Octopussy. Okay, so Jack, is there anything you want to say before we carry on?
All I wanted was a sweet distraction for an hour or two.
Okay, let's start the countdown. Do you want to count, or do you want me to do it? Hello. Yeah.
I'll do it. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you doing, Leo? We on chum. Leo the Lion, everyone.
United Artists. Roger Moore.
Go back to traditional gun barrel music.
Well, they say hand shot first. We definitely know Bond shot first in the gun barrel.
Yeah. And unlike a certain Bond film, the bullet to the gun barrel.
Yeah, so Octopussy, actually 35 years old this year, funnily enough, 35th anniversary.
Yeah. And it's the 6th Bond movie to star Roger Moore. I don't think he was originally intended to do this film, but because of Sean Connery doing Never Say Never Again, the unofficial remake of Thunderball, I guess the producers felt they had to keep Roger on just to outshine Never Say Never Again and Kevin McCullough, which is probably for the best, to be honest.
I mean, this intro has nothing to do with the rest of the film, but I mean, it's kind of amusing, but otherwise it's kind of a bit pointless. But
yeah. I mean, it's certainly a cool opening. I don't really. The last opening, God, it doesn't have the stupid shit Blofeld line, but it's perfectly adequate opening. It's nothing spectacular, but I think it's decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pussy, I think was a step up. I know a lot of people like Your Eyes Only, but we found different goals when we can comment on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting Bond film because, of course, this is probably the first Bond film that you really start to notice Roger Moore's age. I mean, he's got a few more lines in his face, and you can tell his hair's been kind of combed over a bit. But I mean, I think he still looks good enough for the role. I mean, he definitely looked better than Connery in Never Say Never Again that came out the same year. I mean, kind of looks like Inspector Clouseau with that mustache, but
He does a bit, actually, yeah. I mean, by this point, Roger Moore actually had served 10 years beyond. So it's quite an achievement, really. Movie.
yeah.
I think the problem with this open, it has it's just something. I think Calvin Dyson was right when he said that this Bond film is very generic. The meat and potatoes plot, very straightforward. Just a fun movie, really.
Yeah. I mean, I would say in the Roger Moore Bond films, it's definitely not up there. Like, I think next to For Your Eyes Only is probably my least favorite Roger Moore Bond film. But that isn't to say it's a complete failure. I mean, it has its fun moments. I mean, one thing I will say about John Glen is I think his direction improved here. He definitely got more Roger Moore's style in this Bond film, unlike For Your Eyes Only, which had no humor whatsoever and was more of a, serious, down-to-earth Bond film. I mean,
yeah. Mind about Moonraker.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is more of a generic Bond film than I think, yeah, this is kind of more of a generic Russian Soviet kind of Bond film, but nonetheless, I still think it has its fun moments, and I will say probably Roger Moore looks probably the oldest here out of all the Bond films. It probably looks like I mean, people say he looked older in A View to a Kill, but I think he looked better in A View to a Kill. Here, he looks a bit kind of wrinkly and a bit older. I mean, I still think Roger Moore is very good, though. I mean,
to be honest, he looks about the same, really, in this film and the next film. Don't see much of it, really.
Yeah. I mean, this is interesting. The Acrostar, literally, it's a horse's arse.
In the words of Timothy Dalton, you're calling me a horse's ass.
Yeah. When the shit hits the fan. I mean, the Acrostar, I think they would bring it back and Die Another Day for a brief cameo, but I mean, this is a fun opening, but I don't know if it's one of my favorites. It's just kind of, it doesn't really add anything to the plot. It's just a fun teaser to open the Bond film.
It's that spectacle. I mean, it's a very short open. It's well shot. The aerial is good and a good explosion at the end. That's really it.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think the reason why I prefer this to For Your Eyes Only is because at least he gets the Roger Moore Bond formula. At least he does it better here than he does in nobody does it better. But he gets the Roger Moore Bond formula right here, unlike For Your Eyes Only. I mean, this is kind of generic as well, but at least it has more of the Roger Moore charm. Like, I mean, you could definitely tell it's a Roger Moore Bond film.
I mean, this opening doesn't have any of the stupid shit with Blofeld. So, thank God for that.
Use the Force, Luke.
Yeah. I mean, there's, that was cool. That was nice. But that's it. That's pretty much the sequence. Looking realize how short this opening was.
It's only like 5 minutes.
It's probably the shortest opening to a Bond that I can think of. But hey, it's a decent one. That's pretty cool. But
yeah.
It could have been a bit longer, I think.
Well, unless you count Dr. No, which had no pre-opening title.
Yeah. Obviously not counting Dr. No. But...
Fill her up, please.
Fill her up, please. Oh gosh. Now we come to the theme song.
All-time high.
All Time High is a crap Bond song. I'm sorry. It's not a bad song of its own, but fucking corny. What a Bond movie.
More like an all-time low.
Yeah, this was when the ballads really started to get on my nerves. Like when we got to Octopussy, that was it. That was like no more ballads. Enough. You know, it's gone too far.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer Alan's song to this one. Like, you know, Octopussy.
And just nothing.
It's crap. I mean,
it's just women. You know,
I mean,
and the octopus. That's all it is. There's nothing else.
Yeah, I have to say, like, that the song and the title sequence by Morris Binder here is absolutely terrible. I mean, Morris Binder is a great title sequence creator, but this is definitely his worst Bond title sequence. I mean, the lasers over the body, like 007, like, it's so lazy and generic, and I just think he kind of ran out of ideas by this point.
Yeah, and also Bond spinning the goal around.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit whatsoever. Like, there's no. They have the Octopussy symbol every so often, but that's the only thing that really relates to the film. The rest of it's just the same. We've seen that portrait of Roger Moore in the Spy Who Loved Him title sequence. You know.
Yeah, and not only that, but it's like the arms wrapping around him like an octopus. It's just, I mean, this is awful. Like Calvin Dyson pointed out in his review, like it's like you have to shot the tits there, and it just cuts to the random blonde girl's face. Like what?
Yeah. It doesn't at all. I'm not saying that every sequence has to be story driven, but you know, it needs to at least. And this, I mean, You to Kill One makes slightly more sense. It works a little bit better because the song, you know, they didn't do it as a ballad. They did a different kind of a more sort of not harder edge song, a more upbeat song. But this is just so sugary and just bleh.
Yeah. I mean, and the guy with the gun beside the girl is so generic. I mean, and you know, I agree with Fallon. I mean, I don't think it's the worst Bond song, but it's definitely one of the worst. Just so generic, like the love ballad. Like, how many times do we get the fucking love ballad? It's like, oh, we're an all-time high. It's like,
I mean, the lyrics suck. We're an all-time high. We've changed all that's gone before. All the fall in love. That's it. You know, I mean, at least the song, it was a ballad. It was cheesy, but it wasn't as cheesy as this. I mean, the lyrics make. Now I'm breaking free for your eyes only. You know, it made no sense. But oh well, that's that.
I mean, one thing I will say about For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy as well. I love the parody in Ted. Like, all I wanted was a sweet distraction for an hour or two. Like Mark Wahlberg sang it better.
Like singing All Time High. It was quite funny. Yeah. Scene. I like the line.
It's quite a tense scene as well.
Yeah.
I think it's Roger Murray plays a clown in this scene.
Yeah, apparently he does, yeah. When obviously later on, Roger Moore will dress up as the clown again, but yeah, for this scene, it is 009.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Did they just not have any other actors to use, or...?
I think they just wanted to use... I mean, you wouldn't recognize this Roger Moore under that makeup. Yeah, I mean, 009. I mean, it's a... I mean, it's an interesting... I mean, it's quite a tense scene. I mean, he kind of looks a bit like the clown from It, Pennywise. But...
I wouldn't go that. I mean, he certainly obviously looks like a clown, but I think Pennywise looks far.
I'm talking about the Pennywise clown, Tim Curry, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, his death's quite dramatic. I mean, I do like the music, like the dun dun dun, dun bum bum. John Barry, like just a genius.
Yeah, this is a particular. I really like this score that John Barry composed for this one. I think it's a nice one of his best actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how 009 is dressed up in the clown outfit and he's running away from the assassins. Um, I mean, I will say Octopussy. It's more of a popcorn munching Bond film than it is like a more of a thought provoking Bond film. It's just a fun kick back, turn the telly on, relax on the sofa kind of Bond film.
Yeah. It could also be the Bond film for Easter.
Yeah. Can you imagine they start playing What? Oh, the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, because Roger Moore's cute and fluffy.
Yeah.
Now this I don't get. Why the hell did they give Moneypenny an assistant far too old to be flirting with a girl that young? And what?
Yeah.
Like it's a completely wasted cameo. I don't know why they when you have Moneypenny.
Yeah. Not only that, but
Pointless.
if this was nowadays and Roger Moore was flirting with her, he'd probably be under sexual harassment for the Me Too campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell,
And,
Lois Maxwell has aged quite a bit
yeah.
By this point, it's been like over 20 years she's been playing the part. So.
I think Roger Moore and Lois Maxwell were both the same age, and they both went to RADA, I think. So I mean, they were old school friends, but yeah, I agree with you and Miss Smallbone. Like, what the fuck is the point of her purpose? Like, she's just there for one movie and then she's gone. Like, I really don't see the point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and this is the introduction, of course, of I forgot it. Robert Brown is yeah, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, his first film. Yeah, Robert Brown is the new M.
Yeah.
Who's probably to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, him and Roger Moore were good friends, but I think Robert Brown is he's just kind of the same as Bernard Lee's There's just nothing to him. Like he's just a copy of Bernard Lee's
Yeah, except License to Kill.
Yeah, I mean,
he tries to be a dick.
Yeah, I mean, I just think Robert Brown is just a stand-in for Bernard Lee, which is a shame, really, because it's a shame that Bernard Lee died because he's probably the most definitive M. But to be honest, they probably should have gone for more of a different M. Maybe a younger M would have been better. Like, I guess like Ray Fiennes' M that we saw in Spectre. Like, maybe they should have gone for like an M that was a lot more different to the Bernard Lee M to distinguish his M more from Bernard Lee's one. It's just kind of.
I guess that's why they choose Denge for the Pierce Brosnan era.
Yeah.
I mean, also because she's a woman, I suppose, as well. They just wanted to try a female M, and it worked out. Denge really brought a lot to that part. So,
yeah. It's actually the name of one of the Bond books.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of the new Bond film, like,
let's not go there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bitch about it, but hurry up! That's all I have to say. Yeah, it's interesting that the Octopussy deals with the Fabergé egg. Like, I mean, that's one thing I will say that I kind of like about the story is that you've got the kind of Russian Fabergé egg thing. Although it is kind of more of a generic Soviet plot that we've seen in other Bond films, like the Soviets, like the USSR, the bad guys. I mean, the guy plays is it Pushkin? So
No.
not Pushkin. What's his name? I forget.
It's either Uramov or Orlov. I can't remember which one it is.
I think it's Orlov, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the actor does a good job, but he's just not a very memorable villain. He's just kind of generic, like, I am Soviet bad guy. I will crush the West. Ha ha ha. Like, you know.
Well, Kamal Khan is definitely a very strong villain. He's definitely the best villain of this film.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
Because he did improve over the last film as the villain. Because Christatos was pathetic in the previous film.
Yeah, Christatos. I mean, Julian Glover tried, but he's the shit villain. I mean, Orlov, I think, is good, but he's just kind of generic Soviet bad guy. Although, yeah, I do think Louis Jourdan as Kamal Khan is a lot better. Like, you know, he's got that classic line, you know, you have a nasty habit of surviving. Like, quite a good line.
Parody that line. You have a nasty habit of fucking women.
Yeah.
Nuclear weapons. Well, look at the Russian nuclear weapons.
Yeah. Not only that, I don't know why do they have a rotating
Table.
Yeah, I don't get it. Isn't it a bit of a waste of money?
No, because they. Although, need we be reminded of it at the moment?
Yeah, history's kind of repeating itself.
And yeah, fun fact: 125 was going to do a Russian-based plot when Danny Boyle was directing, but not anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think Gogol gets a lot more to do in this, which is quite good. Like he has some good scenes in this, like towards the end, like when he goes after Orlov or Ormov, whatever his name is. Yeah. I mean, it is interesting because this film came out the 21st birthday of James Bond. And yeah, you had the Battle of the Bonds, which never again was supposed to be released in the same month as Octopussy, but it was delayed, and ultimately Octopussy won in terms of box office, which I'm really glad about because I mean the official series should always win in terms of box office. I mean Connery came back for that shit stay in Never Say Never Again, and the less said about that, the better.
I mean, it's how do you be then what you're trying to remake? And the remake was crap in the first place. You know, what the hell? I mean, I always say you should remake the crap films, and yeah, but it ended up being what I've seen. It's worse, much worse.
Yeah, I mean, Alan's favorite Bond film is Thunderball, and while I don't really understand that, I'd take Thunderball any day over Never Say Never Again. I mean, I will review that probably in a couple of years or whatever when the next Bond film comes out, but I mean, I like this scene. I like the scene at Sotheby's, like where they're at the auction house. Like you never really seen that before in a James Bond film, and it's quite a cool scene. Like you know when they're trying to get the money off it, and then Bond switches the eggs, which is quite good.
Yeah, clever.
Well, Easter only comes around once a year. I mean, yeah.
Oh, and here
Martin?
To Christina Wayborn as Bagda. Woof!
She's okay.
Yeah, I know Jack doesn't rate her, but I think she's a gorgeous woman. Woof!
Her forehead's a bit big, but yeah, she's got a nice body. I'll admit that.
Yeah, she is smoking, in my opinion.
Smoking. Yeah. the Jim Carrey the mask.
It's smoking.
Smoking. Yeah. Good. I mean, Louis Jourdan. I think he's a French actor. He was in a lot of films actually. God, can you imagine if someone edited this scene with this scene from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Like, where they're auctioning the dinosaurs. That would be funny.
It would be a bit strange, yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that Bond bids on it because he knows how much Kamal Khan wants it. Hmm. Yeah. And then, yeah, he bids more for it. 500,000. I mean, the soundtrack is, I think it's probably one of John Barry's best.
Absolutely. I would totally agree. I mean, I think Barry, very rarely did he ever do a bad score. There was a couple of disappointing ones, but the whole he defined the sound of the music of the Bond series, and some of those themes still remain today in the series. Like even Inspector, like that Bond theme. You know, I know that was more Monty Norman, but still, Barry had almost perfected that theme as well.
I mean, talking about John Barry. I mean, it's a shame that Living Daylights was his last score because I mean, I think he died like in 2011. So it would have been nice if we got more scores during the Brosnan era and even the Craig era, like Casino Royale. But you know but he definitely left his mark on James Bond. But I think he'll go down as the composer for James Bond. I mean, he made that theme, that iconic theme for Bond. You know that that they use that in other Bond films like Moonraker and everything.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think he probably left at the right time, to be honest, because the series was only going to on a hiatus anyway, so he would have probably left with License to Kill anyway. But obviously, he left with The Living Daylights. But I guess he probably just didn't have any more ideas, and he just wanted to do something different. You know, being associated with Bond so long, but nearly 20 years, I would say, or maybe even more than that. You know, it was he made the right decision. But I think there have been other composers too. But yeah, he is the Bond composer.
One thing I will say that I really like about Octopussy is the location of India. I think this is the first time and the only time so far in the Bond series that we've gone to India for a Bond film, which I think is a really nice change. Like we've never been to India before, and it adds a nice location for a Bond film. And it's definitely one thing I will say about Octopussy I really like is I like the locations in this film. Like going to India is really cool, and then of course here we got the introduction of VJ. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting they plays the Bond theme, yeah.
I think Roger Moore's suit as well looked great.
Yeah.
I think they gave him a coloured, the beige suit. I think really works with the environment he's in as well. Like it suits all the backdrop, all of the buildings and everything. If you were to wear a blue suit or a black suit, I don't know if it fit, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean Roger Moore always looks good in a suit, like, and yeah, I think the beige suit works for him. Like you said, it works with the color scheme and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, like in these scenes here, like he doesn't look that old actually. Which is, I mean, VJ I think is a cool side character. I mean, I think the guy was a ex-tennis player or whatever, but I mean, he's pretty good at acting. He's not a bad actor, the guy who plays VJ. I mean,
lot more memorable. He gets more to do than Luigi did in For Your Eyes Only. So VJ is. I like VJ. I think he's a good ally. I don't know. I think he might. I think behind Hill, he's probably the next best John Glen ally. You know what I mean? The ones that just get killed off.
I like Saunders, but he got killed off as well.
Yeah, Saunders was good too. Sharky was he was okay.
Yeah, I didn't mind Sharky, but I think the problem, like you said, with John Glenn is he always has to kill off the side characters, like the sidekicks. Like, I mean, kill off Luigi, fair enough. No one cares about him. VJ, okay. Like the razor blade saw yo-yo. Yeah,
And Tibbet,
I'm not a huge fan.
Tibbet's one was well done because it was emotionally impactful for Bond.
Yeah.
And then
Living Death.
Yeah. Whoa.
Maybe later. She a whore?
Roger Hall. But no, yeah, I agree about India as well. I think the Bond series should go back to India at some point. I'm not saying with the next film necessarily, but with a future Bond, it'd do well to go back to India.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been, but yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, the locations are great. And yeah, I mean, one thing I will say as well is, oh yeah, I like this scene. I mean, I think he looks good in the white tux too.
Yeah. I think the only Bonds that didn't wear a white tux were Dalton, Brosnan, and Lazenby. Cool, anyway.
Yeah, laser beam.
I don't think Brosnan wore the white tux. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. I don't know if Brosnan would have suited it.
Yeah. Just surprisingly, Daniel Craig did suit it Inspector. He managed to make it work. Roger Moore wears the tux. Connery, I think, as well.
I wish Craig wore it for more than one scene, no Inspector, but no, it was still pretty cool. It's on the poster as well, him in the white tux.
Yeah. And I'm glad that he chose to wear it during the train scene. I think that was the best scene to wear it in. But yeah, I agree. It would have been nice for him to sort of stick with it. But
yeah.
No, Craig probably has the most of the Bonds, I'd say. Or Roger Moore. One of them.
Yeah. I do like the gambling scene that we see Kamal Khan's like cheating at Baccarat or whatever it is.
It's all on the wrist.
Yeah. What are they playing again? Is it some kind of dice game or something?
I think it's probably some kind of like liar's dice or poker or something.
You imagine it was Davy Jones sitting down with Kamal Khan.
7. Welcome to the crew, lad.
Someone should do an edit of that. That'd be funny.
Bond. I like that delivery. The line. Bond. James Bond.
Yeah.
This is a good scene between Bond and Khan.
I think, yeah, it's a really good scene. I think Roger Moore is probably the most cool-headed of all the Bonds. Like, that's what I like about his Bond is that, like I've said it before, like he uses his wit as a weapon. Like he's always kind of cool, collected. He never like lets his guard down, like gets angry or flips out or anything. As Bond, like. Which I think is a good thing because, if Bond was just, if he was playing poker against an enemy and he's just started, like, breaking down or, like, started, like, hitting the table or something, then it wouldn't really work. But, yeah. I mean, it's interesting when he bets with the Fabergé egg and he's with Gobinda and all that. I think Gobinda's a good henchman. In I mean, he's quite threatening, but yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like that most of the henchmen, it's all on the wrist. Most of the henchmen tend to be silent. I think it's a trait that they need to get away from. Like, because Jaws, Oddjob doesn't say anything. I mean, Jaws has one line, but he mostly doesn't say anything. Oddjob doesn't say anything, and Gobinda doesn't say anything, and Hinks doesn't say anything until he has his one line. I think it's time to get away from that. Yeah, yeah. There's too many of them. Ooh, not saying anything. But Gobinda,
I do like that. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, Gobinda's great. Actually, Louis Jourdan gives a very creepy performance as Kamal Khan.
Yeah. No, I like the line there. I have a fair cash. Like,
I love when he crushed the die.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to Goldfinger when Oddjob crushes the ball into dust. I mean, obviously the dice was loaded, and that's why I got the double sixes. It's not actually in the wrist, you know. Right.
DJ. I bet that this film had a huge premiere out in India when it was released. Because same with Spectre in Mexico City, they had the sort of world premiere down there. I think.
Yeah. That'll keep you in curry for a while.
Yeah.
I like this action scene here with the tuk-tuk taxis. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, yeah, I was just going to agree with you there. Yeah, this chase is pretty good actually.
Yeah. I mean, like when he says like I'll keep you in curry for a while. I mean, if he said that today, he'd be accused of a hate crime. But it's a funny line.
Yeah, we have company. Oh.
I mean, John Glen, I will say, he's a good action director. Like, he can do action scenes quite well.
Yeah.
Like, bit of a dodgy line there, but
The tennis racket. Whoa! The people are just watching.
He's like, thank God for our currency.
Our currency. The bomb thing kicking in here.
Yeah.
He just throws the money.
Landed the guy's beggar's bowl. It's quite funny. It's definitely an entertaining Bond film, I will say. It's a fun watch.
Yeah, this is fun. Enjoying this.
I think the guy plays Gobind is quite good. I mean, he's quite scary looking. Like,
He's very big and tall.
yes. And parade interrupts.
Yeah. His hair is sort of darkened a little bit.
Yeah.
Into your eyes only.
He probably dyed it. I don't know.
I love this music thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh. Get off my bed. They have that though in India, Wales.
Excuse me? Oh.
Sword eater.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Gosh. That guy's got a red arse now.
Yeah, I think the soundtrack's great. Like, probably my favorite sound. My favorite part of the soundtrack might be that which they use in the menu. They're throwing away good money here. Whoopee! If that was me, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not giving you my money.
The post of it comes down.
Oh. Hmm. I mean, Octopussy to me kind of it reminds me a bit of a Indiana Jones film, like with the action scenes and stuff. And I think maybe they took a bit of inspiration after Raiders of the Lost Ark because this came out 2 years afterwards. Like, I think in terms of the action and stuff, like might have taken a bit of inspiration of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's ironic. The Temple of Doom is set in India as well.
It came a year afterwards. I mean, I think they kind of copied this where they're eating monkey brains and all that. I think they kind of copied that from Octopussy, like, you know, when they're eating the lamb's head and taking the eye out of it and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
maybe Indiana Jones copied that a bit.
yeah. I guess they're very loosely, I suppose.
Desmond Llewellyn.
Oh dear, Desmond. This is a nice Q branch scene.
Yeah, that guy there played Boba Fett in Empire Strikes Back. In the suit. I mean, it's kind of interesting that Q is his own Q branch in India.
Or they just flew him out there. Just yeah. I'm surprised Bond his gadgets before he left, but they needed to examine the egg.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting how Q's up to date with all this technology, considering he's like quite an old man.
Yeah, by this point he's getting older.
I mean, I don't think you start to notice his age really though until you get to the Brolson era, where Desmond Llewellyn he's talking a lot slower, but yeah.
Yeah. But he is one of those actors who is irreplaceable. I mean, even though, like, obviously we have John Cleese and Ben Whishaw, you know, Desmond will always be Q. He is the definitive Q. Bless him.
He's in the most Bond films as well. 17 out of 24.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bond being a bit of a perv. Mm. Her tits are on screen. Does she notice? I mean, this is the reason why Bond shouldn't be a woman. He's a misogynistic gay.
I do like this score. Stunning imagery here. The outside pool and all the lights.
I think the
Yes,
music is very an all-time high.
Yes, yeah, it is. I think it works. It's really, really nice. Really.
Yeah. It's gone by quite quickly. We're already 42 minutes in.
Unlike the previous film where it took fucking ages for anything to happen.
Yeah. I mean, Christina Wayward, I mean, She's got a good body, but I don't know. It's the face that I have a bit of a problem with. She's a very big head, but yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, also, I guess the difference between her and Roger Moore is quite huge, but still, you know, I think she's gorgeous, personally. But, you know, very nice.
We've all different taste of tit. Are we joking?
Remember me?
No, I mean Roger Moore, like, even though he's older, he still looks pretty good for his age.
Yeah. And obviously, you know.
I mean, I think he was.
No, go on. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, after you.
You go ahead.
Yeah.
He was 55 or 55 when he did this.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the parody. This reminds me of the parody in your sketch.
Oh,
that's my little octopussy.
The best scene with Magda in the bed.
My little octopussy. That's always makes me laugh.
That is a bit of a cheat.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Bond doesn't
loving her.
stick through her. I guess that's his weakness, is just women.
Yeah.
What is that? Let's see. He had that just so she could say the line.
Can you imagine if she said, "That's my little octo cunt"?
Oh.
That would have been a turn up for the books.
He was looking low down. He could have asked, "What's that?"
That's my cunt. Oh. Someone did a parody of that. That's my little octopussy, and it cuts to a picture of a cat. Oh, God. Yeah. I agree with you, Louis Jordan as Kamal Khan. He's quite creepy in this film, like sinister.
A few hours later.
Oh.
Wow, her outfit. Yeah.
I'm surprised Bond lets her escape.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows she is the egg, doesn't he?
He must do.
I mean, it's so. I mean, you can look at her in the mirror. I mean, I think he lets her take it because it's got the tracking chip on it. Yeah, he lets her take it.
Yeah, because he's pressed the button on.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
You're so right.
Actually, just jumps out the window.
I don't know how that thing. I don't know how that thing just snapped and how she didn't fall to her death, but.
Wow. She's very flexible. She must be a gymnast or something.
Well.
Oh. Gobinda.
Oh shit. Gobinda kicked the shit out of Bond. I mean, Gobinda kind of reminds me a little bit of Jaws, an Odd Job, like combined. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's kind of he doesn't say much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as Roger Moore speak louder than words. Not that Bond would ever dead Gobinda. I mean, for 1 minute, but that would be awesome. Oh dear.
Can you imagine if Gobinda just like said, "Here's to us."
Oh, even worse, Harrison Ford. Thank you. Keep the change. What's that?
Yeah.
That's my little pussy.
That's my Walmart.
I hang.
Oh God, Blade Runner.
best not start that again.
Yeah.
Fucking
We'll be here the rest.
I can't believe that.
We'll be here
Oh.
Yeah. We'll be here the rest of the night if we start talking about Harrison Ford at Walmart.
Yeah. Wow. I love that tank with all the fish in it. In the palace. This is where I think the film does falter a bit. We do spend a bit too much time in this palace, I think.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you said something's fishy?
Yeah. We see Octopussy. I guess the main Bond girl, who we think is a villain, but who isn't actually a villain.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting how they hide her face away for a long time. It kind of reminds me of, you know, the way they hid Blofeld's face in the original Bond films before You Only Live Twice. And they're kind of keeping her identity a secret as well until later on.
Yeah, we know she's a woman by her hands because we can see the nail polish. Which, yeah, well,
yeah,
yeah, by her nails, and then we can hear her voice, and we know that it's a woman. Yeah, we just see the back of her. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's
I mean, I think it's quite well paced, Octopussy. I mean, I think it does drag a little bit later on when they get to the Octopussy palace scenes, but so far it's pretty well paced. Surprised Gabinda didn't take the watch off him. Yeah. My word is my bond. Missions are always good for Bond.
I'll tell you what, once again, Ken Adam has outdone himself. The sense and the production are fantastic. Obviously, this has a lot, but I mean, why did Ken Adam not win an Oscar for James Bond? I will never know.
He definitely deserved it. I mean, surprised none of the Bond films from the original Bond films ever got an Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, I swear Goldfinger must have got an Oscar. It must have got for the song, didn't it?
I don't know about that, but I know Skyfall got an Oscar.
Yeah,
this is the 50th anniversary.
Well, it didn't get an Oscar because of that, but yeah, it won 2 Oscars. I think one was for the Adele song.
I know.
Yeah, I think it was for sound editing or something, but it should have won Best Cinematography.
It should have won Best Director that year.
Yeah.
Or Best Picture.
Yeah. And then Spectre won the Oscar for Best Original Song, probably only because all the rest of the songs that were nominated were shit. So it had an easy win, really. The writing's on the wall.
I mean, this dinner scene is quite interesting. I think Spielberg definitely must have seen this and put the scene with the monkey brains and all that into his film because of this. I mean, Spielberg is a Bond fan. He actually wanted to direct one of the Bond films, and the Broccolis were considering it after he made Jaws. It'd been interesting to see a Spielberg Bond film.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting on 25, but chance to do it, I think.
Yeah.
I guess maybe Spielberg saw Octopussy when he was making Temple of Doom. That both films are set in India and both have a sort of quite our dinner scene.
Quite a disturbing scene. Yeah, like the stuff Sheep's Head, like where he takes the eye out. I think Spielberg kind of copied that with Temple of Doom and the monkey brains and all that. Like, yeah, like you said, both are set in India. Well, I'd take Octopussy, I think, over Temple of Doom. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Why would you eat the eyeball? Ugh. Oh. Oh, I think I'll have a nice afternoon snack with Magda.
If I come in for a nightcap?
Like, couldn't I cap on your tits? I mean,
If you care for a nightcap, Govinda. He's very aggressive, isn't he? Govinda.
very tall, Govinda.
Mm. Oh, Magda's fucking sexy.
She's got a nice body, I'll admit that.
Yeah, especially in that dress. She's fucking skinny though. She's really skinny.
Oh yeah, of course. He manages to break out of his spell.
Yeah. Good luck, Roger.
I mean, yeah. I think John Glen kind of overstayed his welcome, but nonetheless, I think overall as a Bond director, he was a bit of a mixed bag as a director. I'd say two of his films I really like. Two of them I just think are okay, and Octopussy I think is good. So bit of a mixed bag as a director, but they did do some good Bond films as well.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
But interesting to see if someone else directed some of the Bond films in the 80s. I mean, John Glen is directed the most Bond films. He's done 5.
I guess the films probably were successful. They just brought in loads of money, so I guess they didn't need to change directors at that time, and maybe John Glen clearly had nothing else to do.
I mean, all he had before that was Double Take Pigeon.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. We don't talk about that. They're sneaking in on Magda.
All I'll say is I'll take Double Take Pigeon over the Invisible Car. I mean, I think Top Gear took the piss out of the Invisible Car. I think just put mirrors all over the car.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Bond Top Gear? And this is the Aston Martin.
It has a very good cruise control.
We got our star in a reasonably priced car. I like his safari suit in this. It's quite cool. I mean, Orlov or whatever, Ormov, like, yeah, Orlov. I mean, to be honest, he doesn't add much to the story. He's just kind of there. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I want to dominate the West. Like,
Yeah. He just needs to be there just to show that has an alliance with him. Yeah. because working with the Russians and they're working together. So we just need to see him for that. But he doesn't. He doesn't do much.
Yeah. I mean, Fabergé eggs are quite expensive, actually. I think they had a storyline of Fabergé eggs in Series 3 of Peaky Blinders. Cillian Murphy, which is quite good.
Mm.
Peekaboo.
Pikachu.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with G. Gabinda.
I spy with my lies at the beginning with Bagda. It's all on the wrist. Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh dear. Whoa.
The funny thing is, he actually destroyed an original Fabergé.
They destroyed the original one.
I think so, yeah.
We've seen this film for quite a few years, actually.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I watched it. I remember when I first watched this with my mum, she loved it. I think she said it was her favourite Bond film.
I think Sam Harrison said it was his favourite. And actually, yeah.
It's not mine, but it is fun.
Get the Bond. Little Wilson, a devoted subscriber of ours, bought this commentary. I hope he enjoys it. Why does she need to dry her hair, like dry her bed?
I don't have a clue.
A woman? I guess women work in mysterious ways.
Maybe she was in the shower and that's why she dried her hair.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh. Imagine if Shere Khan from the Jungle Book was in this.
Shit. Oh, excuse me. I thought that Idris Elba was miscast for Shere Khan.
Yeah.
Because he sounds like a Londoner. The voice just didn't suit the character. Shame.
I mean, they're remaking Lion King, which is going to be even worse.
Yeah. Well, if John his career, that's up to him. But we'll see.
They've ruined. They're removing Scar's song.
Yeah, I know. Be prepared. What the fuck?
It's like one of the best songs in the film.
What was that? Oh.
I think he was trying to scare them. This is quite a cool scene. The hunting Bond on the elephants.
There's Shere Khan. He makes a cameo appearance in this film.
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Oh.
If I could talk to the animals, what would the animals?
If I could talk with the animals, fuck.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to come up to the Tarzan bit, which...
Yeah, there are some cringy moments.
Uh-oh. Mortimer actually ad-libbed that line. You know, he's like, sit. Yeah, Mortimer, he ad-libbed that line. Sit. Right.
Mark Collins enjoying this way too much. He's enjoying chasing Bond.
It's amazing how many times Bond has escaped from a near-death situation. Say this looks great on Blu-ray.
Yeah, as if it was so impressive.
Yeah.
Transfer's very good.
Piss off. Whoa.
Where is he?
Oh.
Bye. Fast. I'll catch me.
Not the gun drop buttons. It'd be interesting if Roger Moore was in a... Oh god, Tarzan.
This is that's what.
I think you have John Glen to thank that. To thank for that.
It's just that it's
I don't know why they added. That's pretty good where he burns the leech off, but why did he have to be added in the Tarzan sound effect?
I mean, even the Tarzan swing wasn't necessary. It
wasn't as bad as a sound effect.
True. Easy. No, ma'am, I'm from the economy.
I think John Glen just wanted to camp it up.
Yeah. It was the 80s.
Yep. He manages to get onto the civilian boat.
No, I'm with the economy too.
I'm with the economy too.
The Bond isn't it very, very... I love Louis Jordan's.
Yeah, soon to be made extinct.
Oh.
I think it's dragging a little bit, but
yeah, we haven't even got to Maud Adams yet. Sort of halfway through the film, realise she's not even in half of this film.
Yes, it's interesting. She's the only Bond girl to appear in 2 Bond films as different characters.
Yeah.
Oh, this seems a bit cringy. The crocodile submarine thing.
Never smile at a crocodile.
Oh, can you imagine like tick-tock, like the clock going?
Never
like a Peter Pan.
The crocodile.
Well. Oh, Bond's perfect on the girls.
Lovely looking ladies. There she is. Octopussy.
Yeah. Do you prefer her in Man of the Golden Gun or this film, Maud Adams?
I don't know. I mean, the characters. I guess I prefer her slightly more in this film because I think she plays a more sensitive character, and I think she works better with Roger Moore in this film, and they have more of a chemistry. She was good in Man with the Golden Gun, don't get me wrong, but again, it was a very different character, and obviously you had Britt Ekland in Man with the Golden Gun as well as sort of the main Bond girl. No, I think she's better here.
Well, here's her reveal. I mean, Maud Adams aged very well.
Yeah, because I think she's a similar age to Roger Moore in this film.
I think she was in her 40s and he was in his 50s. So, that's what I like about this film is age gap isn't as big between Bond and Bond girl.
I think she must be in her late 40s.
Yeah, I mean, this is 9 years after the Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah. I wonder why they chose to bring her back.
I don't know, actually. And to play a different role as well. It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, funnily enough, Man with the Golden Gun was the last one with Harry Saltzman as producer as well.
Yeah. Didn't he have a fallout with Cubby Broccoli?
Yeah, and I think he sold his share of the rights.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's what happened, is what I remember. They really didn't get along for, I think I saw. Oh, no, actually, it was Connery. Connery had problems with them during You Only Live Twice because he was so fed up. They found it hard to work with him.
Yeah.
Although they didn't want him to go, brought the series a lot of money. Connery was just
Yeah.
fed up.
That's why I'm glad. I mean, I think Roger Moore deserves more credit for saving the series because if he did the same things as Lazenby and just left after one film, probably the Bond franchise would probably be dead. Like, and plus Connery's hard act.
Forgotten about Lazenby.
Connery's and Connery's a hard act to follow. I mean, he was the first Bond as well, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Connery is a great Bond. Don't get me wrong. I do think he's ever so slightly overrated.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that he's gets bored halfway through his era, and then just kind of gives up. Really, his first 3 films he's fantastic. His 4th one so-so. In his 5th one he's awful. No, so he can get very mixed performances. Whereas Roger Moore was pretty much consistent throughout all 7 of his films.
Yeah. I think Connery, like you said, just got fed up with the role. He just got tired of all the press, and I think he was tired out by the workload.
Yeah.
He'd be doing, what was it? It was Doctor No 62, and then For Much of Love 63, and then Goldfinger 64, and then Thunderball 65. So he was doing a Bond film every year.
Yeah. Yeah, no wonder he needed a break. But yeah, I mean, Moore is gorgeous in this film. She really does. She still has her looks, and her and Roger Moore have a in this film. I think they're both great in Octopussy.
Yeah. I think he said the line there, like, you have a nasty habit of surviving. Like, this is interesting, the buzzsaw yo-yo or whatever it is.
Yeah. The only thing about Kamal Khan is he's now dressed like Blofeld.
Blofeld? Oh no! I mean, the buzzsaw yo-yo thing, it's a bit silly, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean it works. I mean, at the end of the day, they're sort of close in jungle. You're going to get, used for jungle cutters.
It's kind of. I think VJ's deafness is kind of unnecessary, but oh well. I mean, I do think this film is starting to drag a bit with the Octopussy palace scenes, but
yeah,
it's still
down a bit.
I mean, the film's 2 hours 10. I think it could have been at 2 hours. Could have cut it down to an hour and 50 or 55 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I think 2 hours would have been fine. Like dead on 2 hours. Like just. I think we spend about 10 minutes in this. Bond and Octopussy.
Yeah, just cut out some of the filler.
Well, at least VJ lasted longer than Luigi.
Yeah. It's kind of cool that Blofeld, sorry, not Blofeld. It's kind of cool that Q gets to go on into the field in this film a bit.
Yeah, and then he would really get to go into the field in License to Kill. With Timothy.
Yeah.
Octopussy suck.
You can imagine it was Monty Python's flying circus. That'd be funny.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Those girls, like the outfits they're wearing, they kind of look like Flash Gordon outfits. The girls in the red outfits. Huh. We're two of a kind.
I'm not for hire.
My penis is for hire, but I'm not.
Yeah. She knows who he is.
But technically a mercenary. Scene here is a bit cheesy. Whoever's like, oh, we are two of a kind.
He forces himself on her. No! We are two of a kind.
Today, like, if this came out nowadays, like the Me Too campaign would say that's rape, but
yeah. She does succumb to his charms and, the bed.
yeah, it's a bit of a cheesy shot. And the soundtrack.
Yeah. Music is kind of sweet though. It's moving.
Yeah.
And actually,
the music.
they do work.
Sorry, what are you going to say?
No, sorry. In a way, I think Bond could have settled with Roger Moore's Bond. Could have settled down with Octopussy. That would have been quite a good pair. But yeah, sadly, that would not to be the case.
Her pussy and his dick. Yeah, I mean, BJ's death, I think, is a bit unnecessary. John Glen just has to kill off the sidekicks.
It's used just to basically piss off Bond. That's really it.
And his death is... I kind of feel bad for him that he has to die by a small yo-yo. It was a nice cut there. Pardon the pun.
It was pretty intense. Yeah. Yeah. What we follow shortly is a pretty intense sequence.
Yeah. I think, yeah, like I said, I think John Glen is a good action director.
Yeah, I think gradually, when he got to the Dalton films, he had a chance to really go further with the action because obviously Timothy Dalton was a lot younger. months. So that certainly helped. With The Living Daylights is a prime example of that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
for these guys.
No,
go ahead.
No, you first. You first.
No, you go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I was just going to say it's nice that John Glen, you know, he still did the action well for the Roger Moore films he directed. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting how he. Yeah, I mean, you could see Bond settling down with Octopussy, but I mean, of course, the nature of Bond is he's always you can never settle down. He's always on the move. Oh shit! This is a pretty good action scene.
The music is fantastic.
This is a bit of fun. Da-da-da-da. I kind of like the way Octopussy gets involved in the action. Oh, all those feathers, and he still can't fly.
Oh,
Whoa, shit! Fish. He went fish first into that tank. Oh shit. Whoa! They use that soundtrack in the View to Kill as well when Bond goes, oh! Like, I don't know why, but yeah.
maybe Roger Moore didn't have time to do ADR for the film. Who knows? Or maybe just to save money, they probably reused it. You can see she had it gone. You know, she thinks he's dead.
Was there only Dick on that island? I mean, no offense to them, but they must be deprived of men on that island.
Well, it's just like loads of Indian men, aren't there?
Yes. Well, Roger always wants a whore. Yeah, I mean, the crocodile submersible thing is a bit cheesy, but...
Product of the time.
All I'll say is at least Bond in the 80s was in a better state than Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't fucking ruin James Bond like they did Doctor Who. No. Oh.
It's easily 10 times better than the previous film.
I'm going to take this over the Twin Dilemma any day. Oh yeah, it's Orloff, yeah.
No, he's back in London.
How long are we into this?
An
hour and 21. I've got about...
Yeah. Well, no.
I've got about an hour left.
Oh. Yeah, about 48 minutes, roughly.
Like 15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put Octopussy high up when it comes to Bond films, but it's a fun romp, you know. Enjoyable.
Yeah.
We're coming to the climax of the film here, where the circus stuff. Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty good twin assassin characters.
And they don't.
Uh-oh. The Wheel of Fortune?
All about timing.
Yeah. Can you imagine if he accidentally stabbed his own brother?
Yeah, that would.
Killed his own brother. He's your brother! Danny Dyer this year won Best Actor at the Soap Awards. I don't know how. He's not even that good.
Hey.
Magda's showing off her tits.
Oof.
Well, there are definitely 2 reasons to watch the show.
Oh my God.
I've been to a circus a couple times.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I went to the circus. I think I was very small when I was little.
I remember they fired someone out of a cannon years ago at a circus. Oh. Ta-da! Actually, when I was younger,
Yeah.
you won't believe me, but when I was younger, I used to love the circus so much I wanted to be a clown when I was older.
I'm sure Penny was a career.
That sounds like the Monty Python theme. And now for something completely different. Yeah, I wanted to be a clown when I was going to grow up. I wanted to be a clown.
What? I'm only joking.
I couldn't imagine myself as a clown now. It's
Well,
too
you're right.
weird. Yes, I'm an internet clown in my reviews.
Oh yeah, it's him. Go.
Hello, comrade. The star of Lenin.
Oh my.
I'd actually like to go to Russia one day. A lot of jewelry, a lot of money.
My precious.
Fly away, my pretty.
I like this the train sequence that we get later on. That's pretty impressive on a stunt level.
Yes. So what else is impressive?
What else?
My golden cum. The man of the golden cum?
Oh God.
I think that's the last Roger Moore Bond film we have to commentate on. I think the next Bond commentary we could do GoldenEye.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'd
Finish off the Brosnan stinkers. No, I'm only joking. GoldenEye, the best Brosnan movie.
just by default, it's the best Brosnan.
Yeah. I wouldn't give it the bad rating that I give it originally. I originally gave it a 0. Oh.
Woo! Octopussy.
It's interesting how Kamal betrays Octopussy that he's going to blow her up. Blow every.
And she thought she was safe. Ah! All the Russians. Let's just blow everything up.
Well, well, I don't know what it is with the Russians and I'm just blowing stuff up.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
It's a basil brush.
Hey, what's to do with Mr. Bonds, the Russians blowing up the world? Yeah.
Boom, boom. I used to love basil brush.
Oh, it's great. I miss Basil Brush.
Yes. Oh, I mean, I think the movie's well shot. Like cinematography's quite good.
Oh. Paul Adams is a stunning woman.
Oh, she can float my boat any day.
The train is quite well designed as well.
Yeah. It's interesting that Kamal betrays her.
Whoa.
The scene's coming up is quite good where Bond kills Mishka or Grishka. I don't know which one it is.
Well, actually, both of them.
Yes. And then Bond's in the gorilla suit briefly. Da-da-da-da.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh shit.
Like, do they just never run out of knives?
Yeah. Yeah. It's unlimited supply of knives.
Ouch, that was painful.
That's what kills him though. I think the blow to the head. I like the scene later where he's chasing him. It's like, this is for my brother, and he's like, and that's for 009.
Like, how long we go?
Yeah, I don't have much left of this film. Well, about 40 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry, wrong franchise.
As soon as you crack out the whip, you can start singing.
Oh. British Secret Service. Ooh. I think Roger Moore's acting's quite good here. He's like, it doesn't matter a damn deal if those people die. Oh, right between the eyes.
Yeah. The train fight's pretty awesome, actually. The more fights, one of the things. I've always great moment.
If I was Bond, I'd take one of those machine guns.
Oh, I'd take Magda, but I don't know where she is.
Huh. This is Roger Moore's penultimate movie. Octopussy.
Vamoose.
Flying circus. I mean, it is kind of ridiculous how he manages to put a car on a railroad track, but still a fun scene.
Oh.
Oh.
Amazing how the car went sideways up. It is a little silly.
And he's coming up on the 5th track.
A little silly how the car ended up going on the railroad track. I guess that is a little bit silly, to be honest.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Can you imagine Bond, like Grand Prix or whatever? And he's coming up on the 5th track. It's James Bond.
Well, that would be interesting.
Into Top Gear. I can't take the foot off the gas.
He really uses anything to get out of any situation, even if it means that umbrella.
Yeah. The stunts are impressive in this film. Oh, shit. Car went in the water.
Break up.
Bond's on the. He's literally hanging on for dear life. I hate snakes. I definitely see like an Indiana Jones sort of inspiration here with the action and stuff. Isn't a bad thing.
No, I suppose. I mean, because Spielberg, when he made Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, kind of redefined the action. Some of the blockbusters. I guess people by this point had time to take it in, and they probably were inspired by the action sequences. And I don't blame them.
Yeah. General Orlov. Fucking bastard.
Octopussy.
She ain't a wussy, that Octopussy. Octopussy, Octopussy. She ain't a wussy, that Octopussy.
Yeah, I honestly think Alan's theme song was 1,000 times better than All Time High. Just
Ugh, Bond in a gorilla suit. Ugh. Can you imagine Bond as King Kong in the gorilla suit? You definitely talk with the animals now.
I could run with the animals. Fuck with the animals.
Bestiality.
Whoa! What an entrance. Go. Think about it, like the Russians don't do anything in this film.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, this was the 10th anniversary of Roger Moore's Bond. We shoot him dead.
Right.
Well, he deserved it. Yeah, Orlov's it's a bit of a generic villain, to be honest.
Oof. Come on, open for a bit. Like,
Nice. Thomas the Tank Engine. Where's the Fat Controller?
he's sorting out his wrist. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go. Always believe in your soul.
Oh. It's for 009.
I think Octopussy, when I first watched it, was a lot higher in my ranking, but I think it's probably in the lower half of my list.
There he is.
I wonder how Bond gets out of that gorilla suit so quickly.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Next on top of the train fight that we get is in Skyfall. The opening scene.
Yeah.
I still really like this one. It's pretty great. Bond taking down the other twin.
Yep. Kabinda. This is a good train fight scene. Very well done.
Get on the choo-choo train.
I wonder where they filmed this.
Yeah. I'm not sure. We're probably saying the credits. We've only got about half an hour left now.
Do you imagine the Doc from Back to the Future 3? Morty! Rogenberg gets the hoverboard. We have to get this train to 88 miles per hour. Dun, 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 dun. It's interesting how he like doesn't he get her attention?
Huh.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
He was having a massage.
It's Bond.
Bond.
It is a little unconvincing how a man his age could do all these stunts, but bit of fun. Ah, the bender's pissed. Let off some steam, Gabinda. This is a well choreographed action scene. Uh-oh. Gabinda's a big man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Binder don't go down.
Imagine Bond's like, break out the brandy. This is a interesting scene. Whoa. Oh fuck.
This is intense.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh fuck. Bombs. Oh, he killed him. Oh, nice one. And that's for 009. You there?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired now.
What, you falling asleep?
Yeah, I just dozed off a bit. It's alright. Film's nearly finished.
Yeah. Well, it is late anyway.
That's the trouble. We end up doing these so late now.
No, I apologize for starting earlier. Just my my dad left later rather than sooner.
Oh, it's alright. You know, you have no control over that. Huh.
Yeah. Literally, the circus will go out in a bang if it's not diffused. Taxi!
That's it. Oh, yeah. Never thought of Bond as being a stowaway.
Oh yeah, the kids giving
Oh.
a dickheads. Can you imagine if Bond just got out his gun and shot them?
Yeah. Be a friendly way to use yourself.
He shot them. He's like, that's what you get for being little dickheads. I like Maud Adams' outfit. Kind of a stereotype of the Germans eating sausages and beer. Is Magda like a ring girl?
You want to put a ring on her, Octopussy?
If you like it, then put a ring on it. Oh, that song.
I know.
Woman had to take the telephone. It's music used in your sketch.
Well, not for this review, but yeah, I've used that music before.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I stole her car.
It's quite impressive, actually, the circus sequence that we're seeing here.
Dead the Andy Circus.
Yeah, they actually did go to the effort to make a proper circus show.
Yeah. Huh. Oh god. Need to use this music for a Dead the Andy Circus.
The anti-circus. Yeah, that's still going to happen at some point.
Yeah. Dead the Circus with Andy Circus. Police are always incompetent in Bond films. Oh. It's funny.
Harry Bond. I will admit, the
Bond
end is a little silly when Bond has to dress up as a clown. It's just not necessary at all.
I think the reason why was so he could disguise himself to get into the circus tent. It is silly, but yeah. Roger Moore's been a clown. He's been in space. I guess you could literally say Roger Moore's Bond was a clown.
Yep. Well, so they can defuse the bomb in time.
I'd say Lazenby's Bond was more of a clown than Roger Moore. And Lazenby never even dressed up as a clown.
Wow. She's beauty.
I don't get why these Navy guys are at a circus.
Oh, how in James Bond's world.
Should have gone to jail for 2 years.
That is one way to slip past Indian security.
Yeah. He's a communist. All I wanted to know where the parking meter was. There's Bond.
Look at monkeys.
It's Caesar. They're going apeshit, looking for Bond. Oh, Bond.
Oh, Bond, you came, you saw, you fucked her. She didn't thank you for it, but you fucked her. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Bond will be breaking out the brandy.
Yeah.
Bond's quite randy for a bit of brandy. Oh, here we are. Bond is a clown.
What's the Wars? This is a cloud again.
Wearing a clown suit.
Fountain. Imagine Penny Brady.
It's funny because there's a bomb about to explode.
They'll think
I'm deadly serious. There's a bomb. A minute and a half? How are you going to defuse a bomb in a minute and a half? Shit.
because he's Bond, James Bond.
James Bomb. Magda, you're going to get blown up, you dumb bitch.
Oh, it all turns into chaos.
Destroy the entire operation? Huh. He's a psycho with an axe. I like Roger Moore's acting. He's like, God damn it, there's a bomb in there. Oh shit.
He was right.
Deactivate it. Let him deactivate, you dumb.
Look out.
Uh-oh. He literally defused the situation. Well, at least I didn't blow a fuse. There, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. I do agree about some of the pacing in this story. Starting to drag a bit. It takes a while to end. We haven't got to the final plane fight yet.
Kamal's a prick.
Octopussy. Octopussy. Like, do we really need these scenes? Like, you know, they're just slow.
Yeah. I do think you could have cut out some stuff in this film. I think there are some scenes that go on a bit. They're a bit filler. Boing.
Fine.
They always use that guy, the guy who looks at the bottle of drink. Oh. They were selling themselves to me. I definitely buy them. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think the final battle for Octopussy is great. Like the final big action sequence inside the palace, I think is really well done. I think John Glen upped his game on some of the stunt work and the action sequence.
Yeah. I'd like to go to India one day. That would be cool.
I want to make a film or just generally.
Oh, I wouldn't mind just to go there would be cool.
I agree. It's a very hot country, most of it.
Well, the girls are hot in this scene. Hit them in their balls.
Take them down because they were charming.
Well, Bond has his ways.
Rare.
It's where she encounters Kamal Khan.
Yes.
Dirty double cross, two-faced liar.
Two-Face. Now that is a great villain for another great movie.
Batman. You're talking about the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face, right? Joking. Kamal trying to wriggle his way out of it.
That's it. She's rumbled him. I like this, how he doesn't like shit himself. He just remains calm and collected. I think that's what makes him a great villain. He's just sort of intimidating, but he's not, he doesn't, show his emotions too much.
Octopussy.
Octopussy. It's a very smooth delivery of that line there.
He's trying to wriggle his way out of it. Yeah, the action scene's well done, and the soundtrack, of course, by John Barry.
Flipping gymnasts.
Sing out a bunch of Q in the Union Jack blimp.
People have said, "Oh, how can a hot air balloon, it wasn't meant to." I don't get why people. Hot air balloon.
I think people need to get a sense of humor.
Yeah.
I like that line by Bond. He's like, "Can you handle this Q? It goes by hot air. Well, then you can."
Bags are looking very lovely.
Pointing the obvious out.
Yeah.
Oh, Q, you're so full of gas.
You're full of...
Bond's always a very good shot. Got a machine gun? This would be so fun to play in a game.
I agree.
Octopus.
Especially this one. This would be a great one. I think it would be more great fun sliding down the banisters.
Yeah. Octopussy's Palace in a Bond game would be great.
They should have done that one for 007 Legends as well.
Yeah.
Legends should have done more levels for more films.
We haven't had a Bond game since 2012.
Yeah. At some point they'll probably, I reckon.
They should definitely make another Bond game when the next Bond film comes out.
Yeah, not before. Right?
Yeah. I think it's Activision. They just don't seem to really care.
Trouble is, you've got big franchises. I guess it depends on the money. If you have enough money.
Bond later, perhaps. Ugh.
Oh no, not Magda and Q. Ugh.
The cringy. Da-da-da. Well, Q gets quite a lot to do in this Bond film than most Bond films.
Does. Nice that they gave him a larger part of this, and also the license to kill.
Bond on a horseback chasing the plane. Can you imagine it was like Toy Story 2, like run like the wind, bullseye.
Yeah, it does. It does have that feel, doesn't it? To Toy Story 2.
One thing I don't understand is how does Bond not falling off the plane?
Yeah,
I mean,
a real person would have blown off by now.
yeah, it's Bond, so
Yeah. We do take certain.
impressive stunt work here. The stunt
Oh,
man on that plane is very brave. That stunt man guy must have like he must have like steel hands or something. His grip is amazing.
yeah. How is that falling off yet? I don't know.
I like his laugh.
Ha!
What? That's a good line. Out there?
Ha! Oh, that's a hard slap.
Oh, nice man.
I'd say this finale, this final fight, is really impressive. Even though it's
Yeah,
not realistically possible, but it still looks impressive. I mean, wow.
yeah, the stunt work is very impressive. Oh shit. Oh.
I think the Living Daylights actually copied that shot of when Gobindas flies out into the air. I think they had a similar shot for when he was let loose.
Oh yeah. When he's the boot, I gave him
Yeah,
the boot or whatever. Yeah.
he got the boot.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is a pretty good finale to the film.
Can't remember what happened to Kamal Khan. Oh yeah, let's find out.
Oh. Shit. It's literally a cliffhanger.
He's dead.
Oh well. Goodbye to Kamal Khan. It's always interesting how Gogol manages to make peace with the British at the end of every Bond film with Roger Moore.
Then in the next film, there's some other thing going on, like disaster, and he's mostly at the center of it.
In the next Bond film, Bond's given the Order of Lenin. I think this scene is a bit cheesy, like when Bond manages to break free of all his wounds and all that.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, it doesn't make any sense how his wounds have healed that quickly.
Dang.
He must have stuck it in first.
That stupid song playing at the end.
Sweet distraction for an hour or two.
Well,
And no.
that was Octopussy. And sorry about the end, but overall, that was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it could be better. Like, I wouldn't give it a 10. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's decent fun. Story's simple, it works. Title song and sequence suck so bad.
Yeah.
Some moments are just a bit too much. I think they just go a bit too far. But overall, it's very fun. I think Roger Moore is great. Lord Adams is great. And Magda's a fucking dude. Usual Khan is a great villain as Kamal Khan. It's just a little silly in places, and also some of the it's a bit slow in the middle. But overall, it's a pretty good film and an improvement over the last one. So good job, John Glen. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I mean, as for my thoughts, I mean, I think it's a pretty good film. I mean, it's nothing special. It's nothing amazing. I mean, it's definitely not one of my favorite Roger Moore Bond films, but it's still fun and enjoyable. I mean, I think the villains are good, like Kamal Khan. I mean, Orlov, I don't really care for, and it is a bit of a generic plot. And there are some scenes I could have done without, like, you know, I think it is a bit too long, and the Tarzan scene isn't a highlight from the movie, but I still think it's fun.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it a. Oh yeah, and the title sequence and music are all-time highs, pretty bad. But apart from that, I think it's a good fun movie. It's just a fun popcorn munching Bond film. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. But yeah,
I think it is a bit too long as well.
yeah.
It says James Bond will return in From a View to a Kill. Interesting that they dropped the From in the title when the film was released.
Yeah, I mean, the book's called From a View to a Kill, but I think A View to a Kill sounds better.
Roger Moore agreed to 2 more films after For Your Eyes Only, or did they just sign him up for 1 and then he one?
I think they signed him up for 2, or he decided to do another one after this. But I was gonna say, yeah, actually, Octopussy is the last Bond film to say what the name of the next Bond film is, because in A View to a Kill, it just says James Bond will return. So
Yeah, I guess because they knew they weren't going to have Roger Moore and they needed to recast the role, which book to go with, and then they chose great. But yeah,
I think we started running out of books as well. But yeah,
yeah, yes, yeah. You know, they didn't always know, like, you know, they you know what the film would be called. But it's great that they sort of kept up that tradition. Although they have yeah, I think after every film it said that, yeah, James Bond will return. Yeah, which is great, and it did say at the end of Spectre as well. So, it's taken up. But oh well, it is what it is. Can't complain about it. But no, that's Octopussy. What do you think of Octopussy? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? I hope you've enjoyed this commentary. Sorry about the lack of talking towards the end. I was getting tired. And yeah, no, it's a pretty good Bond movie. I would agree with you that it's not the best Roger Moore Bond movie. I'd probably rank it quite low. It's probably my second, but it's still good. Still decent enough. It's still
I agree.
A lot of fun. Yeah. Again, just a little too silly in places. The opening song and sequence suck. The pacing is slow in parts, but you know, other than that, it's pretty solid. You know, good job for John Glen, and I think he would actually the next 2 where he sort of hit his stride and became a great Bond director for my money. But yeah. Have we commentated on Glen films?
What?
I think we've commentated on all the John Glen films, haven't we?
Well, yes, you're right. Actually, yeah. We did View to Kill, Living Daylights, License to Kill, then For Your Eyes Only, and Octopussy. So yeah, all the 80s Bond films we've commentated on.
Yeah, we did a View to Kill quite some time ago. Oh,
yeah,
cool. Well, that pretty much is it. That concludes the video. Jack, is there anything you want to say before we close off?
Octopussy, she ain't a wussy. That Octopussy. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. So stay tuned for the next commentary, folks. And until then, see ya.